Hello there, Andy Slawetsky here from Industry Analysts. I am here today with Larry White, Chief Revenue Officer from Toshiba America Business Solutions. How are you today, Larry?
I'm doing great, Andy. How about yourself?
I am good, and you are where? You're in California somewhere?
I am in California. I'm in lovely Lake Forest.
Lake
It's
Forest.
another terrible day here in California. It's probably about 65 degrees, sunny. So, I mean, people are just trying to figure out a way to survive.
I don't know how you get by with that kind of weather, but it's not quite as nice here in not so sunny Rochester right now. You look like you're at the office.
I am at the office. Yeah, today's a busy day for me. I'm back to back with a lot of calls. So on days like this, I'll sneak in here. There's maybe about 10 of us in the entire office. So we're definitely practicing our social distancing.
Well, that's good. That's good. So that's my next question is, how are you faring? How's California doing? The Los Angeles area where you live? How are you and your family? How are the Toshiba people doing?
Yeah, so let's start off. We'll start big to small. So LA, Orange County. So cases are rising. I checked this morning in Orange County. We had about 255 cases. LA is over about 15 to 1,800. So it's starting to grow a little bit. So obviously some concern with that. But everybody here I'm very proud of them. There's a lot of social distancing going on, and people are doing a good job. I see people washing their hands for 20 seconds, which is important. So I really am proud of the people here. They're doing their best to do their part. As far as Toshiba goes, we have unfortunately we had one confirmed case out of our Florida office. So she's on the road to health. She described it as the worst flu she's ever had. So our thoughts and prayers with her and her family. We have two more cases where they're symptomatic, but we haven't got the test back yet. So we're hoping for the best on those.
All right.
On family basis, we're all doing pretty good. My got a call though last night. My son, who works in Dallas, the gentleman who sits next to him, although they shut their offices down last Friday, he was diagnosed with coronavirus. So he's in that 14-day hold period.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. We're
crossed for that.
We're praying for the best.
Yeah. So that's a good segue. What you guys you're not shut down. You're obviously operational. But most of your people are home now, I'm assuming, and probably all over the country. What's it been like moving more people remotely? Obviously, you travel so much that you're remote half the time anyway, but you've got a lot of people now that are not used to working at home. How are things going with the transition? What kinds of things do you guys sell, market yourself that is maybe helping you with this transition? What kind of technologies that you offer are being part of it, being used?
Yeah, it's a great question. So we're doing a few things. Well, first off, we started about 3 weeks ago. We have business contingency plans in place. We put in a little practice session 3 weeks ago, kind of in anticipation of what was going to happen, and things worked flawlessly. So for example, our In-Touch Center is open and completely remote. So that's for service diagnostics, dispatch, things of that nature. So working flawlessly right now. On the operations side, the warehouse is open. We're taking orders remotely, so that's working well. So everybody's doing well on that. As far as products, things of that nature, I will tell you it's a little slow right now. I think pretty much everybody you're talking to is saying basically the same thing, and probably will be a little bit slow. But that's the environment we're in right now. But I will tell you it's interesting. So we do have segments that are really doing well. It's obviously in the manufacturing, especially anything related to pharmaceuticals, is going gangbusters. So that's. And we're there to support them. Businesses are still open and supporting the social infrastructure businesses, things like that. Government's still open, so we've got to support them. So we're doing that. On product side, it's interesting. Our barcode products, because of the logistics, business is just going crazy right now. Also, they're running the heck out of them. So that's it's definitely an opportunity for us. But we're here to support any way we possibly can.
That's awesome. Glad to hear it. Your products are definitely key, I would think, in retail and trucking and keeping those products on the shelves for us, keeping the toilet paper on the shelves, pretty much, right?
Yeah. So, well, you talk about what you're doing differently. So one of the things we've started doing is for our customers, we're allowing them to pay their invoices in toilet paper right now. It probably has a much better value than the dollar does right now.
It might.
Please, nobody take that seriously. Please don't send us any more Charmin. We're fine.
All right, all right. So moving along, you've got a big dealer community. You've got a really strong branch operation as well. What are you doing? Anything special that you're doing to help the branches, and more importantly to my readers, because a lot of them are dealers. What's Toshiba doing to help these dealers continue to keep their doors open and support their customers who, like your customers, are quite often healthcare workers and frontline people at this point?
Yeah, there's a couple things. So first off is in this environment, there is absolutely nothing that's cookie cutter right now when you're having to, working with dealers, because what's happening in New York is different than what's happening in the Midwest, which is different than what's happening in California. So we're trying to be as flexible as we possibly can in supporting our dealers, because each one of them, their needs is different. So it's one of those things that you just have to work with each individual dealer to find out what they need as far as support goes. On keeping people engaged is also a really big focus for us. So we're doing a lot of webinars. We just did one this week. It's on prospecting remotely and how to go prospecting using social distancing. We had 255 sales reps on that, so we maxed out the number of reps we could have on it.
Wow.
I'm going to do another one next week. It's our e-learnings that are previously recorded. It's hilarious. They're getting more usage than ever before. So people are online. They're trying to be engaged. It's in this environment where we can kind of get a little bit depressed at times. We're trying to keep a positive attitude. So anytime anything good happens, we try to publicize it. So we had a rep, yesterday that got a $71,000 order. So everybody's giving high fives virtually. So it's just making sure everybody's engaged and keeping a positive attitude, because this is just a point in time, and we will get through it.
Well, that's awesome. You guys have, you've always had a really strong reputation for being there for your dealers for many years, and I had no doubt that would continue going forward. So, I want to check in with you maybe every couple of weeks and see what the progress is like, and hopefully as we go forward and we start putting this behind us, maybe we'll see some new opportunities. I did want to ask you. I almost forgot. Digital signage. In this day and age with what's going on and, the whole new world, and you go into a grocery store and there's tape everywhere. And I know printed signs are popping up everywhere with, directions and explanations and warnings and, the new way of shopping. And are people taking advantage of digital in any way to help get the messaging out to help keep people safe?
Yeah, it's especially in stores, are reminding people, don't hoard. So if you're out there, please don't hoard. We're talking about what max number of, for example, max number of cases of toilet paper you have. You go to Costco, it's one, or you go to Sam's Club, and they do the same type of thing. So they're direct messaging to their customers at that point. And fortunately, on the retail side, the brick and mortar, it's all pretty well shut down. So there's not much happening on that.
Yeah.
Side, except for the big box stores, and they're still open and doing well.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, we'll keep checking in with you, and hopefully everyone stays safe, and hopefully, fingers crossed for your son there. That's you're going to be on pins and needles, I'm sure, for the next week and a half with that. So anything else you want to say to the dealers right before we sign off?
Listen, my thought for the day is that what you do today has a direct impact on what happens tomorrow. And we use that a lot in sales to remind sales reps to keep prospecting, right? Because what you're doing today results in sales tomorrow. But it also, has, in today's time and age, affects what we do, for example, for social distancing. So, make sure you're doing your part, because today, what you're doing today will have a direct impact on tomorrow. So, God bless to everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. And if there's anything we can do for you, please not hesitate to reach out to us.
Well, thank you so much, Larry. You be safe, and we'll talk soon, and have a great weekend.
Thanks, Andy. You too. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.